So what's going on with the markets? Why aren't they falling today? I mean, such a nice drop yesterday, 600-700 points lower, but why aren't they falling today? Actually, they're appearing to be making some sort of kind of a bounce. Now, of course, we're not expecting this bounce to be long-lived or anything like that, but what exactly is going on? Well, as you probably know, the recent drop in the market has been mainly caused by the drop in the key stocks, your FANG stocks, your Facebook, Amazon, Google, Netflix, and so on. And because they represent such a great share percentage-wise of the entire index, then of course, if they fall, the indexes are being dragged down as well. So what am I observing here? Well, I'm clearly seeing that the markets are not going to drop further until, for example, Facebook breaks this key level of 150. Why do I say it's a key level? Well, if we take a closer look on Facebook, what we are seeing here is Facebook's been trying, actually, it's made a few trips to the 150 level, and it bounced back very, very quickly after that. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, including today, it got to the 150 level, and shortly after that, it was trading at 157. And we keep observing that. It does that every time it gets to that level. So what I am saying, unless Facebook breaks that level of 150, and we're going to see it on substantially higher volume, I don't believe that, the market will end up dropping severely lower from where it's trading right now. At the same time, of course, Facebook by itself is not going to impact the entire market. So I would be observing the same thing with Google and Amazon. Now, what are the critical levels on Google? Well, on Google, recently, of course, it's been hitting levels of 994, 984 Thursday, March the 28th. If we take a closer look at Google, overall, to me, that particular range, that critical level under which Google would have to drop for the rest of the markets to start reacting would be the range of 980, 982. The reason I'm saying that, it actually has been trading, of course, on this big drop on February 9th in that range of 990. Recently, it's been testing that range. As you can see, similar to Facebook, it's been hitting that range of 990, 984, 985, 987, right around here. It's been able to bounce back each time. However, the fact that it's doing that under the 200-day moving average, okay, is quite bearish to me, and I am expecting it to break lower at some point. Now, when is that point coming? Well, possibly if it keeps trending in this side range between 990 and 1025 range, this level could be broken eventually on the way lower in the next few days, possibly on April the 6th. Now, interestingly, I'm expecting Facebook and Google, Facebook to be breaking the 150 level at about the same time as I'm expecting Google to be breaking this level of 980. Now, what happens if Google does break that level of 980? Well, I'm expecting it to drop significantly lower, maybe to 950, maybe 920 level. So with further support, maybe closer to the 900. So roughly a 10% drop. Also, if we take a closer look at Amazon, the critical level to me in Amazon would be the level of $1,285. And the reason I'm saying that, if you take a closer look at February the 9th, that's the day when the markets were dropping 1,000 points and then they ended up being in the positive territory. Even though this volume looks deceiving, it shows you a red reading on the volume, which means they were selling. Indeed, they were buying a ton of Amazon on this particular day. Millions, if not billions of dollars were invested in this range from 1280 to 1365. So this is why, as you see, Amazon is dropping. As horrible as the news have been about Amazon and Trump fighting it, you've got this similar situation to what you're observing with Google and Facebook. Every time it gets to this level of around 1360, 1365, it stalls, it reverses, and clearly you can see, for example, right now it's trading at, let's take a closer look here. Amazon is at 1379. So every time you see it gets to this 1360, with the lowest in the last few days being 1355. Again, your levels are not going to be precise. They're not going to be down to a point, down to $1. So that's why I'm picking these ranges. I'm giving you sort of a small variation there. So 1355 to 1375 roughly, with an average being of 1365. Now, again, the reason I'm saying I would be looking for Amazon to break this 1285 range, because that's where a lot of money was invested in it, and that's when it bounced back on strong volume that day. And so it would need to break that level for it to go significantly lower. And what significantly lower for Amazon would be the 1160 range. So Friday, I think, is going to be crucial. We're going to be able to see if they're really going to be able to hold these levels. For Amazon, again, 1365, for Facebook, 150, for Google, 980, 982. If they break those levels, then I expect the markets to also drop significantly lower. Again, I've been talking about possibly a 10, 19% correction. And depending on the velocity of the rate of speed of how it's happening, if the velocity is steadily increasing, then we may see a correction that's going to exceed the 19% projection that I have been mentioning in some of the videos. Have you missed out on the Bitcoin rise from 10 cents to $20,000? Have you also missed on the Bitcoin fall from 20,000 all the way to 6,000, 7,000? Well, don't feel bad. You still have an opportunity to profit from the market fall from current levels significantly lower. What do? What is your next step? Visit marketcrash.money. Click right here, how to profit. Schedule your one-on-one training consultation where you'll get a lot of questions answered that are probably on your mind right now. If you're a brand new trader or an experienced trader looking for some brand new ideas and new strategies in this ever-changing market environment, which the market environment has changed tremendously from the last 8-9 years to the recent last couple of months. If you'd like to know how to profit through using some specific strategies, I will be willing to share my 5-step fundamental process and system on how to profit in current market environments for utilizing put options. If you're interested in learning more, click right here, how to profit, take action now, and make 2018 your most profitable year